Yay! Happy Pink Link Night. I do look forward to these. Mondays, Tuesdays, Saturdays. Are you sick of us yet? I'm not.
No, I'm having fun. It pushes me, and sometimes I need to be pushed, and I think we all need to be pushed. And I love having a schedule that that we can be on. I just wish we had more people on. I wish we had more people that I know there are people that watch these after, and that's all that we can hope that they're at least watching them. I think we're pumping out some pretty good info, and tonight we are talking about something that's come up several times in topics, and it's okay, so we know that we can do these virtual beauty sessions, but I'm a little nervous about the Zoom thing, and going out on my own. And so obviously, until you're ready to go out on your own, plug into Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. Bring guests. My gosh, invite 10 people during the week to spend 30 minutes with us on a Saturday morning. That's a no-brainer. Then all you got to do is sit back and go, oh my gosh, she's loving this, and get her texts and have fun with it. And, can you, and get other people to plug in. It's so worth it. I really love our Saturday mornings. And this Saturday morning, I'm going to be talking about get primed for beauty, and talk about our primers. And Susan's going to take us a little peek into pink. The last 15 minutes, you guys plug in on Saturday mornings. I promise you, it's worth it. And I know you're probably watching them after the fact, but and you can send them out after the fact too. But until then, I know it's something that you all want to learn how to do too. And it's if Susan and I can learn how to do this, and we buy.
Oh my gosh, that's just so funny. Yeah, we are the blonde leading the blonde. And if we can learn it, anybody can learn it.
Anybody can learn it. I actually watched a video today about Zoom, because we were training on Zoom tonight. So that's what I'm getting ready to say. We're training about Zoom. And so I wanted to watch a video of somebody training on how to use Zoom and how to actually stream some media so people could watch it together. Because I was thinking, can we watch purchase seminar together? People that are registered, can we bring on streaming media right into the Zoom? So I thought we'd play with that for a second tonight. So I want to watch this. And it was 3 people, and they were geeks. I mean, they were tech geeks, and they messed up worse than we did. He couldn't get the screen up. He tried to get it widescreen, and it went all out of it. And then he didn't have the right sound. And then the show that he brought up that he was screaming.
People to watch. Oh my gosh.
It was hysterical. And it wasn't a joke. And the girl's like, you need to turn that down so we can hear what you're saying. And I'm like, they're supposed to be teaching on this. It was 3 people. Hysterical. So it gave me so much hope that nobody's experience is perfect, but hey, neither are we, and that's what it's all about. And it's just getting out there and laughing at each other and having fun. So without further ado, Susan, it's all yours.
What? I've been at IKEA all day. I thought you had this. Oh, you're just so funny. Look how she just gets such a kick out of herself.
I'm going to get real fuzzy, and all of a sudden my face will freeze up. I need to figure out how to.
And then I'll be stuck teaching it.
Oh, well. Okay.
Well, there is nothing tricky to it. You just go to zoom.us and you put host a meeting, or don't you just go to your account, Teresa, and schedule it?
Well,
I'm thinking that's what it has to do.
First thing you would want to do, and if you're on here, you have an account, right? Everybody had to do an account in order to get so that you can watch us.
I'm not sure that you do. Do you have to have an account to watch? Or can you just go to zoom.us and click on join a meeting?
You actually can do that, but most people, I think, go ahead and set up an account. And
it's free.
If they're not on, it's free, and they can put their picture up there if they're not going to be there, and do all that kind of stuff with the account. So, but I do believe that you don't have to have an account, and there's an app obviously for the phone. So anyway, that's the best way to start, is go in and sign up for a free Zoom account. What do you get with a free Zoom account? And that's really the place to start until you really kind of build up. But you get 40 minutes of talk time, and I think you really should be in a 30 to 40 minute. I've found like our Saturday morning sessions, we're really doing well on that 30-minute time slot. And that is just enough and not too much. And I like that. And I like kind of being my feet held to the fire, that I've got a time limit and I can't yak too much. And so does everybody else. How come everybody was nodding on that one?
I'm still laughing and going, Susan, take it away. I'm like, what? Can I just publicly thank Teresa for having my back, like more than anything these last 2 weeks? I mean, she has talked me off the ledge and covered me beautifully. So thanks, girlfriend.
That's what we're here for. Next,
about threw me under the bus tonight, but glad that was just a joke.
You get 100 participants, so you can have a Zoom thing with like I don't understand how that works, but it does say you get with the free you get 100 participants, and you can I think the only thing you can't do, you can't record it if it's free. I'm not sure about that. So there's a few limitations if it's free, but for the most part, what you want to do with your first virtual beauty sessions is just use the free version of Zoom. And my suggestion, and Susan and I did this, is just get a girlfriend and you Zoom with each other so that you're both, she's signing into your Zoom or you're signing into hers, or you're signing in simultaneously and setting up a meeting, and then you all can talk on it and figure out where the share screen is. And again, that may come with the premium. So let me just tell you that.
Oh, Teresa, I just looked this up while you were talking.
Thank you.
You do not have to have a premium account. You just have to be the host of the meeting. Okay. So and you would be if you are the consultant hosting the meeting. So just start it as a host, click the record button in the toolbar and record to the cloud or record to your computer, whichever you want to do. So Perfect. There you go.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, the free version does really. The only reason Susan has a paid version, I still have a free version, but I'm riding Susan's skirt tails on hers because she's got the paid version. Just so honestly, so if we go over 40 minutes, we're not just cut off in the middle.
Yeah.
And there were a couple other reasons to get it, and that's what. $10 a month or $12 a month, $12.99.
It was originally like $12 or $13, and then they had a deal about a month ago that if you paid for the full year, you could get it for $9.99. So I just did.
So anyway, so it just gives you it allows you to set your own your phone number as your passcode and a few little extra goodie features like that. So, but I suggest you go into Zoom. You look at the plans and the options. You sign up for a free package, you find a girlfriend and you play the host and she joins your meeting, and then she plays the host and you join her meeting, so you can see what the buttons are and what the dials are and what so you see how to do everything, and you just play with it a couple of times. So what else, Susan?
That's pretty much it. And then I'm guessing then that when you set up the meeting for, let's put it this way. When you have this account, like we said, it's best if you just have an account, but you can go in under your account and you can go ahead and schedule a meeting and then put the time and let it last for 40 minutes or the max or whatever you want to do. And then it will give you a meeting ID for that meeting. And right. That's what you will want to send to the guests in your text, right. Inviting them to the meeting. Okay. And yeah, mine is always my phone number because I have that paid account, but whatever one they give you, you would just use, you would earmark that particular meeting. You can just save it as, Susie Q's virtual party. And then that's your meeting ID for those people. So you would need to know that.
Yes, Denise.
Are they going to give you a new meeting ID every time you have a meeting?
Actually, no, they don't. It's one that they assign. Obviously, you can't pick it. But if you set up reoccurring meetings and you want it to be the same, it's a selection. You say you want them to be the same meeting ID, then you can do that. So that's you got a lot of options when you're setting up your account, and so you just have to go through and answer all the questions, and then you may go back through and you may change some of the settings and all that kind of stuff. So there's a lot of ways that you can kind of customize it for you. Sorry if you all are hearing squeaking dogs outside.
I hear baby. I hear him.
Oh my gosh, the door's gonna fall open in a second. 2 dogs are gonna come tumbling in. Oh my gosh. Oh, so okay. Any other questions?
I just wanted to tell him quickly, maybe you were going to go into this, Teresa, but one of the things I thought would be really tricky was sharing my screen. And everybody can do that. You don't need a special account, but you do have to be the host. And Denise is nodding. Have you done these before, Denise? Have you done Zoom meetings? Okay. Because down at the bottom of the screen, and I'm just curious, what is at the bottom of your screen as a participant this evening? Do you have anything at the bottom? I know mine says participants, that there's 5 of us. There's chat. You probably have the chat button. Anything else? What do you see, Betty?
Share screen,
Okay.
record, and reaction.
So all of you, even though you're not the host, you have a share screen button?
Is that the same thing, share content?
No, no, I don't think so. Is your share screen button green or beige, or like, is it lit up?
My share content button is green.
Well, I don't know what share content.
I don't know what that is. Mine says share screen, but it does say 1 participant can share at a time. But if I click this, I have the right to, I have the option of making multiple participants can share simultaneously. And then I even have advanced sharing options. So I haven't even played with all of those, but I'd be curious, with one of you that is not Teresa or me, be willing to click your share screen and see what happens?
Yeah.
I will.
Okay, Betty, click share screen.
Okay, it says host disabled participant screen sharing.
Okay, well, let me see if I can enable it.
Oh, so you still, okay, that's pretty cool.
Advanced sharing options. Oh, mine says, okay, 1 participant at a time. Who can share? All participants. Who can start sharing when someone else is sharing? I'm going to say all participants.
We're all learning here. This is what.
Yeah. Now, Betty, try again. See if I did anything that made it easy for you to share. Does it still say that?
No, I have a big white screen and it says select a window or an application that you want to share.
Yes. So what
And it
you're
has
seeing on that big
whiteboard,
right screen,
iPhone.
yep. Uh-huh. Do you have any other things open, like Mary Kay In Touch, or do you see anything besides our screen, the whiteboard, or the iPhone, iPad?
No, it just says share computer sound or
Okay.
optimize
You
screen
see the button
sharing
down in the right,
clip.
the right corner, it says share. What happens when you click share? Down in the bottom right corner. Okay.
There she goes.
So
Yeah.
this is Betty's screen. This is what is on your screen, right, Betty?
Right, it's all over on the right-hand side, going
Mhm.
one down under the other.
Yeah. So apparently everybody can share a screen. You don't need to be the host. So you can definitely share it even if you don't have a special account. So this is when Teresa and I share a screen.
There's a little arrow at the very last one. Let me see what it does.
Betty's getting brave. She has turned into a techie.
Okay, I got Denise in on that one.
Okay. Oh, I see what you're doing. You're seeing all of us stacked on top of each other.
Right.
Right. Okay. What you're doing is you're looking at the little, you're trying to view the group.
Right.
And so, yeah, however you've done that. But what we're looking at, because when you share a screen, all the participants end up over on the side. Okay.
Right.
And the little button above the top person, on my screen, it's me, I'm at the top. I see a little, you can hide those, or you can show small active speaker video, or, you know, like,
If you
Yeah.
drag your cursor over top of people, a lot of times you'll see the 3, at least we do, the 3 little dots, and we can mute and unmute people. Oh, Betty just
Who
wrote
wrote Hi Betty on there? How'd you do that? You see that?
I don't see it. Oh, yeah, I do.
Where'd that come from?
Denise, was that you? Did Denise do that? It's me. She's muted.
Mute. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I hear you.
Okay, yeah. Down in the lower, in my lower left screen, there was a
Whiteboard.
circle, and it said Betty's something. I don't remember. And I touched it, and then it gave me all kinds of options of art and borders and
Oh,
undo.
Well, I don't have that. What kind
I
of
don't
computer
have that
do you
either.
have? Do you have a Mac? No,
No,
Tracy's got a Mac.
I'm on my iPad. It said Betty Williams screen, and it's a blue circle with black inside and a pen, a writing pen.
right. I've got that. You were viewing Betty Williams' screen. I see that at the very top in green.
Oh yeah, view
Look at-
options. Huh.
Okay.
Does it give you those options to play with?
No, I don't get that little ink pen.
I don't have that either.
Do you, Denise Simpson?
Oh, wait a minute. I'm looking.
That's fun.
Speaker view. I don't want to do that.
Oh,
Who wrote that?
Hello.
Like it's like a paranormal thing. So like,
That's so cool. Okay, links.
no, I don't have that.
Okay, on those little arrows I was talking about on the top or the bottom, it
Yeah.
will only let me see 4 people at a time, evidently. If I do it one way, a person drops out. If I do another way, then another person drops out.
This is kind of cool, you guys. Click on where you see participants down at the bottom and it says 5.
Yeah.
Click on that.
Yeah.
How do I get back to a regular screen now?
You can hit stop sharing.
Oh, up the top. All right.
And if you hit participants, it says host, co-host, Betty. It shows that your microphone's on, it's off, it's that you're.
Oh, and it showed that Betty was sharing her screen.
Uh-huh.
Did you see that? Yeah, that was cool.
And that's where you can invite, mute all, unmute all, more. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Lock meeting.
What is all that? Yes, no, go slower, go faster.
I'm not sure.
I'm going to hit yes. What happens?
Okay, you just said yes.
What?
You,
Where?
Oh, now
In
there's
chat?
by you.
Is it in the chat?
No, and where it says participants, but it just now there's a red X beside your name.
That's weird. Oh, I guess that would be like, okay, we need everybody to vote for this. I mean, I don't know. That's weird.
But you can hear everything. Yes, no, go slower, go faster, more, clear all. I don't know.
Go
Here's the
faster.
thing. Here's what we're showing you is you want to play
And
and
now here and play.
get on here and play and get a girlfriend or, you know, and kind of do this together. But there's a lot of different, wait a minute, what's reactions? Oh, look, I can put a thumbs up. I can applaud.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Where's
Oh,
it show? Oh, it's up in my screen. I'm applauding.
yeah, that's pretty cool.
Well, what's the little coffee cup? I just put a coffee cup by mine.
Now, this says live on Facebook, that we can go live on Facebook.
Oh, Lord, no. Don't do that, yeah.
It would be kind of cool, though, really.
Where does yours say that, Teresa?
Where you
Live
see
on Facebook.
right next to reactions, you see more.
No, I do not have more. How do you have more? Oh,
because
you are the host. I made you the host when I had to click off.
Yes, you did. So that's why. So right next to reactions are 3 little dots with more, and you got a choice of live on Facebook, live on Workplace by Facebook, or live on YouTube.
Oh,
That's
gosh.
pretty cool. That's very cool.
Well, I'm proud of us. We're getting on here and messing around.
Okay,
Let's talk a little, Teresa, talk to them a little bit about speaker view
yeah,
and grid view and how you spotlight the
I'm
speaker.
going to turn off the participants because I have that off. So up at the top right hand corner, and if you just click it, you'll see. If you've got speaker view, if you've got gallery view on, you're going to see all of us you know, in a row, however many's on there, it gets smaller and smaller as more people come on, and you see everybody. If you go to speaker view, then whoever's talking, that would be me, is big in the screen and everybody else is up at the top. So that's just for you. Nobody else sees. That's the way you're viewing it. It doesn't change anything. It doesn't change the way it's being recorded, I don't think. It just changes the way you are looking at it. So that's kind of cool. Something I did want to do while we're on here together, and I can do this pretty quick. I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to go to my desktop, and I want to find the virtual flip chart. Okay. This, well, now let me view it at full screen. Okay. All right. So this is something I found today, and I put it on our Facebook group, that the company, there's so much there. If you just take half an hour a day and go just research in and touch stuff that I just didn't even know was here. And it's pretty cool. So this is the flip chart only, and you can download it, only it's just the pages with no words. So you can have a flip chart off to the side if you want it. And that way, all you have to do is go from page to page to page to page, rather than, because there is a regular flip chart that you can download as well, but it's page and then words and then page and then words and then page and then words. So this way you've got so I could stop here and just talk either what from my heart, whatever, you know, I could just talk about how Mary Kay has changed my life and what it's done and what it could do for you. And then I can go, you know, here's a little bit about my story, and you know what women want, the most fabulous skin in the world. So girls, let's do this. Today is your day. We're going to have some fun with some skincare. Are you ready to learn about the Time-Wise Miracle Set? Oh my gosh. Breakthrough 3-dimensional approach to skin aging, defending. See how fun that is? And so they're watching it, and then you can take it off screen share, and then you can either, because you probably would, spotlight your video. And so
now I want to know how to spotlight, because I've never done the spotlight. How did you do that?
It's right on whoever, the 3 little dots that when you put your cursor over somebody's picture, the mute, unmute, and 3 little dots will come up.
Oh.
And then a little drop down button is
spotlight. So I just spotlighted me.
Yes, I just did. And then
you did that, or I did that? I guess I didn't, because I'm not the host.
Now I'm spotlighting Denise and Earl. What is behind you?
All right, I'm glad you found
like a buffalo.
What on earth is this giant dog?
Oh my gosh, it is. Look at his nose up there.
Wait a minute, down at the bottom earlier, and now I can't remember how I got it, but it said virtual background, and I pushed it, and it took me to my photos. And I just,
oh my gosh. I know how you did it. Do you see over at the bottom where it says like stop video, or it's your video options, and you can choose a virtual background.
Okay.
There's a little arrow next to it, and you're choosing your camera, you're choosing your virtual background or other video settings.
Oh, I messed up. There it is.
Oh my gosh. And that is Earl's nose right over here.
He leans back, look at his tongue. Lean over this way. Yeah.
And I'm backwards. I'm backwards from the first picture.
Oh my gosh.
I even think there is a setting where you can make it like mirror. I don't know if it's mirror you or look exactly like you, because like I think,
right.
Yeah, when you guys, like I'm spotlighting my video right now, it did let me do that. It's because when you see this reads like it's supposed to.
Yeah.
You don't see me backwards, and I don't know how I set that up, but that was in one of my settings.
It is, and you will. Everybody's going to have a bunch of settings to select when you go through, and if you're not really sure what they are, you just do. It's pretty cool. We learned some stuff tonight.
Can I ask a question?
No.
Or
No.
Okay.
We are on something tonight, I swear. We're weird tonight. Go ahead.
I don't think that we as individuals can spotlight ourselves. Can anybody else? Denise, Betty? Because in my drop-down menu, it won't let me spot my
Okay, so just the host.
You have to be a host or a co-host, I think.
Okay.
That would make sense.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna ask a stupid question. What is the spotlight? I'm kind of lost here.
Spotlight is when, if you are spotlighted, like let me spotlight myself. Okay, if I'm spotlighted and somebody else starts talking, okay, Teresa, say something.
Something.
Okay.
La 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 la.
Mm-hmm.
See?
Have you ever noticed that as soon as somebody makes a noise or they cough or the husband walks in the room and says something, the video might highlight that person?
Right.
When you spotlight the speaker, none of that other background noise changes the main speaker. Does that make sense?
The present. Because you're doing a presentation, you're going to be holding up products and that kind of stuff. So you want to spotlight yourself. I think that's important so that and that's another reason why you will want to mute and unmute people yourself, because if they don't mute when they come in and somebody does walk in and you're not spotlighted, because you may not want to be spotlighted the whole time either, you'd want them. So as soon as somebody makes a noise, or like Susan said, it'll pop up. And so you want to mute people and then unmute people so you don't have that happening. But spotlighting the video just puts one person in the core picture. And so Susan unspotlighted herself. And am I spotlighted now, or is it just because I'm talking?
It's just because you're talking.
There you go.
It's just
because you're talking. So if you guys go up to gallery view, and okay, see up the view in the top right, you got speaker view and gallery view. If you're in gallery view right now, because I'm talking, there should be like a yellow box around my Hollywood square.
Yep.
And if Teresa starts talking,
la 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 la.
Okay, it goes to her. If I make me the spotlight video, then I don't know, do you guys see me bigger on your screen?
Yes.
Yeah, you're full screen.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's kind of cool. Now I will say, I think Teresa, if you are spotlighted, when you record it, you don't see the other people. I've done that before, and you can't see the other participants. So that's just something to kind of play around with. I think the party that I recorded and shared with you guys was how do I undo me?
Cancel the spotlight video. So
Well,
here, I'll do it.
I don't know where it was.
I did it.
Okay, thanks. I was just gonna say, the one that I recorded, it was just, I think it was all gallery view, and you could see everybody. And I think that's kind of fun during the party. They want to be able to see everybody, which I can see you guys all at the top, but I think it's fun when all the participants' faces are a little bit bigger and they see each other with their charcoal mask on and stuff. Just play with it. It's all good. And Denise Simpson, that is a really cute background. Look what she has on the background.
And spotlight yourself so we can see.
Okay, I'm spotlighting Denise.
Oh, cool.
Isn't that cute?
Is that a photo that you did?
Yes.
That's very cute. That looks good. That'd be great wallpaper, wouldn't it?
Isn't that great? But that's a really great background for your virtual parties.
It
It's a
is.
big old poster of Mary Kay products.
That's awesome.
Good on ya. That's really good.
So, Denise and Betty, when those two were spotlighted, Teresa and what's her face?
Let me introduce myself.
I'm sorry, Susan. I love you.
Yeah,
Got hit on the head last night. She
got hit.
got hit. She got a bump on her head.
I got hit in the head yesterday. Anyway, when y'all spotlight yourselves, my picture goes down into the lower right hand corner. Is that what everybody else is doing too?
Mine's in the upper right hand.
Well, but you're the only one you can see, except for the spotlighted person, correct?
Right.
Okay.
Well,
that answers the question.
possibly, because if you go, let's see, How do I do this? Because just like when, I don't know. Okay, I thought it was something else. Because like when Betty was only seeing 3 or 4 people at a time, there's something over the top of the pictures, but I think that's when the screen was shared. So never mind. Yeah, I don't know. I see everybody.
Question for you.
Yeah.
But I think that's because you're the host.
Well, maybe. I'm the hostess with the mostest. So yeah. That's
All right, there's only 5 of us here tonight.
Mhm.
If we had 10 people and we were sharing, would we see all 10 of them?
Yes, they'll just be smaller. You see 10
Oh.
squares in so they'll just be smaller.
Well, possibly. Sometimes they'll be across the top and there's a little arrow that you have to click to see the rest of them. Have you ever seen that?
Okay, because I still only see 4. And
All right, Betty, take your
Yeah.
finger. Take your finger over one of the pictures and either go right or left, and the last person will show up.
yeah, I'm only getting 4 at a time.
You may not
Move.
Are you on a computer, Betty, or your phone?
Laptop.
Okay, so you need to use your cursor and find the arrow and click it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Everybody can't do a finger on a computer. Betty's gonna be sitting there
Oh
going,
my gosh.
"What is going on?"
It also does some different things if you're on full screen or not. Like when I go to full screen and I'm speaking, I see all of you over to the right, one on top of each other. And there's little things I can hide the thumbnail view. I can show small active speaker, or I just see me, or I can show everybody. I don't know. I think there's just some variations in your computer.
Right.
And it's going to take some practice and
what
playing.
you're watching, it doesn't affect what everybody else is seeing. It's just the way you want to be able to see it. Make sense?
But Teresa, when you record it, will the recording be how you on your computer saw it if you're recording it to your computer?
Oh, well, that's a good question.
I think that's the case. So it'll be interesting to go and watch this
one.
wonderful training video.
We've been in and out and up and down and spotlighted and not spotlighted. Yeah. So we'll definitely check it out. Thank you guys for helping us learn too. But see, that's the key, is that you just get on, you have fun. If you mess up, you say, "Hold up, technology." We're just have fun with it. That's what we need to do, and just play. And if you're going to be sending them out some samples, they're going to have some goodies, and so they're going to have fun, and they're not going to care how it all comes to be, but just make it happen.
And Teresa said, get a buddy to play with you on this. That's what we did. Teresa and I and Kathy Allward, oh my goodness, we have played and clicked around and screwed up and there's no goofing up, really. People will just crack up.
Yeah.
So have fun with it. I had this thought come to my head. This Saturday, our Saturday morning beauty session is the Primed for Beauty, but maybe it's time then the following Saturday to do a full out beauty session.
Yeah.
Maybe we can go back and just maybe once a month on our Saturdays, it's a full thing, or maybe we can just play once in a while with that. And that way we would have plenty of time to get samples out to people. And then it's one big thing, everybody, there's not necessarily a hostess, but we do it as if, this is our big party, and you offer everybody maybe that, what Stacy does, the $40 gift card that they can activate by scheduling a beauty session with 3 or more girlfriends. And we talked about this last night. That can be your hostess credit, just that $40 off the $75 that could be their hostess credit, or that could be a thank you gift, and then they get a percentage of the sales based on bookings. You have total flexibility with it, just like you do on a real in-person party. So
like in 2 weeks we're doing this?
Well, it's just a thought. Would you guys like to? That would be what, August 1st?
Oh, I'll be out of town.
Well, then forget it. You can do this from out of town if you've got your laptop. So just a thought. We could do one sooner. We could do it on
possibility, because I'm going to see family.
On August 1st for sure.
Or how about, or we could do it on a Tuesday night. We've done that before.
Yeah.
where it, it was a Tuesday night beauty
I
session.
think,
So,
me personally, I think you do better by doing it at night. 10 o'clock on Saturday morning, that for the people that do get to work, that's their day to sleep in. And it kind of rushes them to get up and get their family fed and get ready by 10 o'clock.
well,
See, but we're making you think that. That's the way you think. Honest to God, we're putting on the show, and how long do I mean, I could get up at 9 o'clock and still be ready to jump on the computer at 10 o'clock for 30 minutes. It's not a big deal. That's the thing. You got to keep thinking, oh my gosh, they need to sleep until 9:30 or 10 and fix big breakfast for the family. No, it's a 30-minute jump on the computer, hang out with your girlfriends, and and get off the computer and then go do your thing. So it's not it's not that big of a deal.
and I will say, Betty, I get that, but we've got consultants in Illinois, they're on Central Time. And they've been on every Saturday, and it's 9 a.m. to them.
Yeah, it's 30
So,
minutes.
yeah,
It's not,
it's 30
it's not
minutes,
an
so
hour.
that's a good thing. Yeah, maybe she's thinking of, doing the party on the Saturday morning at 10 for an hour, maybe, but
Yeah, that may be a little
regardless.
much, but just think, people are walking around with their phones watching it. People are doing all, they can be in their bathroom getting ready, and they can be watching our little 30-minute beauty session. So it's really not that
Well,
big.
I'm not talking about the beauty session. I'm talking about a
Yeah, but if we
full-blown
do a
party.
virtual big party, I think that might be a good idea, is to do that. Take our pink huddle night, and let's do it on a pink huddle night.
We could even do it next Tuesday or whatever, but we could call it a bedtime beauties or a good night ladies party.
That'd be fun.
And it's just 3D and bedtime supplements, no color. That'd be fun, and we could get a little thing together and drop off some samples if you want to. Some will have samples, some won't.
Who's in?
I'm in.
Okay.
Just let us know what particular supplements you're going to use.
Well, let's plan it. Let's plan it, you guys. Let's plan it right now. And then Teresa, while she sits at the computer watching her dogs, she is so good at coming up with these little, really. And we could call, do you like Good Night Ladies or Bedtime Beauty?
Good night, ladies.
Okay. Anybody else? That all right?
I think having the themes will be better too.
Good Night Ladies beauty session. Okay. And we can do it next Tuesday night, 7 to, it'll be about 45 minutes. Not that big of a deal.
Get samples out to them in time, do you think? That's
What samples do you want?
Well, I'm going to do, well, here's the thing. We've done it before where we had 3D and time-wise repair, and I think it gets a little confusing.
Yeah, it just needs to be 3D, I think.
Let's just do 3D because I know everybody can use 3D, and then we can just talk about, which looks like I did in the one that I recorded, which I think is good. So talk about our other systems, just a power statement about each of them, because then that might be what would be better for them. But everybody can try 3D. So they're going to need a 3D strip, and you want to do charcoal mask and microderm, just like I did. What do y'all think?
Both?
Yeah, because you can do the charcoal mask just on here, and while it's drying, you can take the flip chart or however we're going to do it. Teresa and I'll work all that out. But while that's drying, you can feature some things, befores and afters, or the flip chart, or whatever we're going to do. And then they come back and do a little bit of microdermabrasion, and they wipe all of it off at that time. Then they put on their night cream, their eye cream, and they're ready for bed. But we can feature some other things. I think that's why I like these so much, because you can go and share your screen and show pictures or use the flip chart or whatever. I have to study that one a little bit, see what we want to do Tuesday night. But you've got time to get some samples out. So I kind of like this because it kind of forces us to get busy. If we say we'll do it in 2 weeks, y'all won't do anything till 4 days beforehand anyway, right?
True. Okay.
So
Okay, let me ask a question. You're going to do the charcoal and the microdermabrasion on their face?
yep.
Okay.
But not
I
in
was gonna say,
Susan.
but not in the same place. Betty, watch
Oh, okay.
watch Susan's video that I posted today, and you'll see exactly how she does it. And so they do the charcoal mask in the middle of the face, and they microderm the outside of the face.
Oh, okay. Well, I was going to say I watched a video the other day. I forget what the director's name was, but she called it multi-masking, and she did the microderming on the T-zone area and then filled in around the edges with the renewal mask. So I didn't know how you were going to do your microderm.
Yeah.
Well, I guess one thought is it okay to call it good night, ladies? Like, I don't have eye makeup remover for them to take their eye makeup off. I don't really want to send them a moistened cotton pad with that, like, what do we want to call it that? Do we want to do good night, ladies? Because I don't want to do foundation and all that stuff.
No.
Unless we just call it, something with basic skincare.
Ready for bed.
Well, it's the same thing. It's like, I don't know.
Well, you know how I think.
How do you think?
Ready for bed.
Ready for
Good nights, ladies, I think, because you're calling them ladies.
Okay.
More feminine.
You don't want to send them, possibly send them the little bottle of the oil-free Deluxe Mini as their gift for doing it.
That's a thought.
Well,
Leaning back and just
the problem with that is everybody may not have enough. I probably have 3 or 4 in there, so that would be a problem.
Okay.
It's a good idea, but for in a week.
Could you in a little flat packet, could you take a little Ziploc bag and put a saturated cotton ball, a cotton pad saturated with eye makeup remover in it? I mean, we could be creative with that. I'm just, I didn't mean to put us all on the spot with this and say, let's do it next Tuesday and figure it all out tonight, but I'm thinking, well.
I mean, that is possible to do. Is anybody against that? It's not going to be pretty.
I don't know.
If you want to, I mean, leave it if you want to, or you want to send whatever. I think you can customize your own little sample thing that you're sending out. If you've got little ones that you want to send, fine. If you're throwing a cotton pad, fine. If you want to just talk about it and say, make sure to take your eye makeup off before you go to bed. The rest of your face is feeling good. So, you could have fun with that. Too bad you don't have some Mary Kay eye makeup remover in your bathroom, because you could go get it now and take your.
You got eyelash mites that are going to burrow down into those eyes,
exactly.
those hair follicles, and oh yeah.
Exactly. So.
Okay. Bottom line, because you guys are on here tonight, you've got a little heads up on getting together some samples for, invite several people. And say we're gonna have a good night ladies party, or whatever. You know what, Betty? We'll see what we have good clip art for, what we can make it look cute. It might be bedtime beauties, depending on what somebody else has already created. Okay.
Yeah,
the bottom line is you're gonna get ready for bed. I'm gonna take you through a bedtime skincare routine, and we'll be done in about 40-45 minutes.
Okay, Tuesday at 7:00.
Yep. Works for me.
Yep, and we'll put information out tomorrow. So
yeah, watch for that. But
good.
tonight, just get your samples together and make your list of who you want to invite, and we'll get all the stuff together to share the support materials. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Here we go.
All right.
All right.
Thanks for being on with us, you guys. I like a little teamwork here and learning how to play together and having some fun. And see you later.
All right. Nighty night. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.